So it's Thanksgiving season, guys. You all know that. And if you're vegan, I'm sure you have thought long and hard about what you're going to do this Thanksgiving. If you are going to ask your family to do an all-vegan Thanksgiving, if you're going to protest Thanksgiving and not go, if they're cooking a turkey, if you're going to go to a vegan meetup in your town or city, all of those options are definitely there. And you can do any one of those things, but I've been thinking, for me, what am I going to do? So here's the deal. I have extended family that live in the Bay Area. My immediate family, parents, and one of my brothers are coming to the Bay Area to their house for Thanksgiving, and obviously assume that I'm going to be there as I live in the area. They are absolutely not vegan. They're totally cool with my choices, obviously, because I don't tolerate any relationships. If people literally attack my veganism, you're not in my life. And so yeah, so they're going to be cooking a turkey. That's how they live, that's how they roll. There's nothing I can do about that. They would not cook the turkey. If I said I wasn't coming, they would just say, okay, then don't come, because they have a lot of people coming to their Thanksgiving. So essentially, I have a choice here. And I've made my decision, but I want to walk you through my thought process on why. And my decision is I will be going to my family's Thanksgiving, where there will be a turkey being cooked. And I thought for a while that I wouldn't go and that I would protest it, because, it's one thing to sit at someone's table when they're eating animal products on a regular old day, when they think they're living their regular old life. And then there's another thing to support and just like put a smile on during a event, a holiday that revolves around one, playing nicey nice as an American around a holiday that represents the slaughter and killing of tons of Native Americans. That is ridiculous, that Thanksgiving is a holiday for white people in general. And then next, obviously, it's a holiday that revolves around the slaughter of 46 million turkeys that are going to be killed for Thanksgiving in 2016. It is the stupidest, most grotesque, disgusting two things. White people asserting their dominance over indigenous people, and then the killing of a bunch of birds. It's bonkers. Last year I was in school for Thanksgiving. I went to a big vegan potluck, a meetup group in Boulder. There were hundreds of people. It was a great event. And if my family was just doing a Thanksgiving at home, I definitely wouldn't go. I would stay here and I would eat vegan Thanksgiving with all my vegan friends over here, like many of them are doing, not going home to their families for that reason. They don't want to condone violence of this crazy holiday that we keep on doing when we should just throw it out the door, honestly. But the reason that I have chosen to go is that it gives me an opportunity to share with my immediate family about what it means. That's one reason why I've decided to go. And what I mean by that is, you bet 100%, mark my words, when we go around the table talking about what we're grateful for, I will talk about what I'm grateful for in life, and I will also mention how sad it makes me to have to sit at a table where everyone is having fun surrounded by this dead animal, and that I'm grateful that I've joined this vegan movement and I've seen the light that this kind of thing is not okay. So I'm gonna stand up for myself and for the animal that died for the meal that some of my family members eat. So that's one reason why I'm gonna go, in order to share with my immediate family how I feel when I don't really get that opportunity every single day. And the second reason is just because my family will be mad at me if I don't go. They'll be like, gosh, this veganism thing is preventing him from living a normal life. And now this is controversial, because I also support people who maybe, for instance, have taken the Liberation Pledge. If you don't know what that is, I'll have a link to it in the description box. It's a very cool thing that one day I will probably take, but have not yet, which says that you will you will never eat food around people that are eating meat. So like if you are in a place where people are condoning violence and eating animals, you just won't eat, or you won't put yourself in that situation. You'll go eat in another room or whatever. And and I really support that for people that are willing to take that pretty radical step, because you know, imagine and if you think that's ridiculous, let me put it into perspective for you. Imagine sitting at a friend's table who invites you over for dinner, and they're serving cats, dogs, and humans. That's on the menu. Meat of cats, dogs, and humans. You would not sit there and just pretend that everything's okay. You would either say, "This is disgusting, I'm leaving," or you'd be sick and you wouldn't eat. Like, you wouldn't condone that level of violence. And in the vegan perspective, we believe that it's just as grotesque to kill a cat, human, dog as it is a cow, chicken, or pig, and that we shouldn't base those morals off of speciesist ideology where we take the suffering and pain of one sentient being over another. It doesn't make sense to my logical mind. So why should I not stick up for myself every time one of my friends is eating animals? Obviously, we live in a culture where it's normal for most people to eat cows, chickens, pigs, turkeys, rabbits, etc. We're working on that to make it just as weird and gross as eating cats, dogs, and humans. But that's what the Liberation Pledge is. It's just hard, because in one way, there's some people that think that the best way to make this world vegan is to protest and be proactive and never condone violence, and I support those people and I tap myself into that and I do protest and all those things. And then there's some people who really believe that a gentle approach and just being a normal human being that happens to be vegan and waiting for people to come to you with questions, blah blah blah, more the gentle, less direct action approach is the way to go. I do both. I like to say I post pretty pictures on Instagram, and I also protest in Whole Foods and stuff like that, which I did just the other day. So yeah, that's my thought on Thanksgiving. We should throw it away as a holiday, but you as a vegan need to make a choice. There isn't one correct answer. If you want to make a statement to your family by not going to Thanksgiving, maybe for some of the new vegans that might for you be the best option. If you can't emotionally, and I need to say this, if you can't emotionally handle being at dinner with a big dead turkey, you are 100% entitled to not going, because you are not comfortable with that and you should not go for that reason. Me, I'll be totally honest, even though it makes me super sad and I hate it, I've been vegan for a long time and I've been around people eating meat and it'll make me sad, but I can handle it. So I will go. Sorry, I'm trying to hold a few things. Now I'm getting a call. Gosh darn. I'm also gonna bring a bunch of vegan dishes that I'm gonna cook myself, so I'll be able to eat with everyone. I'll be able to share my dishes, and I'll be able to speak my mind on how maybe I hope that next year or another year we have a vegan Thanksgiving, because because it means so much to me, and yada yada yada. So those are kind of the options. Let me know if you are vegan, what are you doing this Thanksgiving? I'm always curious to hear new creative ideas, and it'll help people in the comments to give support, because I'm sure a lot of you are doing the same things and it might seem scary to you, whether that's protesting Thanksgiving or kind of doing a little speak out during your Thanksgiving dinner like I'm going to be doing. So let me know what you're doing in the comments. Hi, kitty. Hi. Hi. Hello. What a nice cat. And yeah, check me out on all of my different platforms, from Patreon, my Etsy page where I sell my ceramic pottery, J Foster Pottery on Etsy. If you want to get some great casserole dishes or bowls or mugs that you can serve on a future Thanksgiving, go check out my Etsy page. It's a way to support me and also get some high quality handmade pottery that I've made myself. I'm also on YouNow, where I can live stream with you guys under the username Jackson Foster. I'm on Patreon, where I post exclusive videos that I don't post on YouTube frequently, and that is just if you pledge $1, $2, $3 a month, or whatever you want. It makes a big difference difference in my life if all you guys do that. If you get some services and things from what I do, all this free content I put out there. So much love as always. Dream extreme. Have an all right Thanksgiving. I don't even want to say have a great Thanksgiving, because how can it be great when we're talking about this holiday of cruelty? But hope you see your family if you choose to, and get something nice out of it.